Так, і тепер я зараз бачу, у нас присутній Майк Новасіо. He is the president of Microsoft Alumni. If you're here, please, the floor is yours. Mike, your micro is...
Yeah, thank you very much. I think Chloe is going first. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay, great.
Sergey, do you want to say a few words or should we go ahead?
I will just say that Leo Chen, who was announced in the program, will not be able to join us today. He had to already go, but the project that we will present is actually the project that is our common. So basically, it will be now the presentation by Chloe, and then Mike, who is president of Microsoft Alumni Network, and Chloe, with whom we started this project 3 years ago, when it was a proposal from her as my roommate in Manchester University, and also my classmate, I should say, and also a Microsoft Senior Business Director, but I should give floor to her.
Thank you, Sergey. Hi, everybody, and we are very honored to be here today and share our story. As Sergey mentioned, Leo Chen has an exam at school. So Leo, Emily, and myself have put together this deck, and we would love to talk to you and share our story. From youth coding to esports and an introduction to Kids Helping Kids, the International Peace Project. Also joining with me on the call today is my very dear friend, Mike Novasio, as well. So who are we, and what is Kids Helping Kids? And this international peace project called Kids Helping Kids was funded 3 years ago by Sergey, Leo Chen, Emily Chen, and myself. Leo and Emily are my children, and we wanted to help the children in Ukraine affected by the war. So our mission is really to provide free online programming and share our experience and technology to the young learners who are in need. And so far, we are in the 4th programs running Kids Helping Kids STEM program, and we have been able to reach over 200 Ukrainian students. And we are very honored that our story was featured by the national news in Ukraine. And when we observe our students, we're so incredibly proud with our students that they are using these new skills in coding, 3D modeling, entrepreneurship, and contributing to rebuilding the community efforts. And here are some of the pictures with our past STEM camp. And you can see the pictures from our young students, incredibly talented, strong, resilient, optimist, and very keen to learn. So all of us volunteers in the United States and tutors and teachers are very proud with our students and what they were able to accomplish. We also feel very grateful to all the volunteers, both in Ukraine and in the United States. Of course, our wonderful partner, Dr. Sergey Vakarin, our educational partner and sponsor, and including the Kyiv Junior Academy of Science, and the different school districts. And it's been amazing to have the support and support the Ukrainian students to continue learning. They said it takes a village to raise a child, and certainly we have seen so much team effort on overcoming all of the obstacles in this challenging situation and helping children in Ukraine to reach their full potential. In the US, we have kids teachers, these are tutors, helping the kids in Ukraine. And we also have our wonderful supporters like Mike on the call, and also another dear friend of ours, Crystal Wilson, who have been supporting us. And these kids, teachers, they volunteers, they are high school and middle school students in the USA. And we have been able to provide different courses and to help our Ukrainian student. So when we take a look at the programs and the impact, we have offered summer camps and also STEM camps that is all year round, covering coding, the different game design, Python, math, and English. What we're looking at is really to empower our students to fly and to give them wings. And so that is to, through our program, to offer our students with leadership skills, collaboration, and problem-solving skill. And so after the student learn all of these skills, then they can use it to continue rebuilding the community, which is a critical aspect. And our graduates have been applying coding and entrepreneurial skills and supporting the local communities and contributing the very important future of Ukraine. And when we talk about the classes, especially the gaming classes, so this is the esports that we are talking about here. We offer Scratch programming and game design. And so our tutor and teachers in the United States have been teaching the young kids about how to code using Scratch, a programming language. And Scratch is created by MIT. It's a visual block-based coding for beginners. And so during the course, Leo and also the tutors will be teaching the young students about simple character movement, how to move around the maze, and some basic AI simulation. The benefit we have seen is extraordinary. The confidence with our student from the beginning learning the Scratch programming that they do not know this language to towards the end of the class, they can develop their own games. And they are very excited to share with us about their the games that they design, and they can share with their family and friends. And that's incredible. And we're very proud to see how our young learners were able to create these different games. And the benefit including through this course, it developed critical thinking, it encouraged creativity and teamwork. It builds their confidence with sharing the playable project as well. So this is, you can see some of the pictures with our students learning in the classroom. And when we think about esports and what does it mean for students, esports is a global competitive gaming industry, which is a mix of team strategy, skills, and mental focus. And we are connecting coding, these different coding language to the esports. So students can learn the logic behind the game mechanics, and they understand how tournament and teamwork function, which are very important knowledge and skills. Student can also, based on the students' feedback we have heard and the benefit they share, they have fun and they are very engaging in our classes and very collaborative. They also build resilience and problem-solving mindset. And it's a great sense of achievement and belonging and having that peer support, which is also important for their mental health. So they enjoy the class very much. Outside of our Kids Helping Kids STEM program, Leo wanted to share some of the robotics experience, other things that he had the opportunity to participate in the United States. So one of the programs he enjoyed very much is by the University of Washington, the Robinson Center for Young Scholars. And in the summer, they have the robotics camps. And these are programs for 7th to 10th graders. And all of the students were divided into different teams, and they will build their own robots. And then they will compete at the end of the camp. And this is quite similar to robot football, where the different teams will be competing, and parents and families are invited on the final day to see the robot football that is competing by all of these students. And this program has developed engineering, strategic thinking, and collaboration. In Leo's high school, they also have the robotics club. So do many high schools and middle schools in the United States. And so in his particular school, they compete in the first robotics competition. A few years ago, their team from the Skyline Robotics Club actually won the championship in the world first robotics competition, which is quite amazing. And these are, you can see the picture here. This is industrial size robots, and it's an annual game release. And by looking at how the teams are clearly focused in this robotics game, it promotes teamwork, problem solving, and real world engineering challenge. In addition to first robotics competition, there are other competition as well. For example, the World Robot Olympiad, and that is a global competition. And I understand that Sergey and the team in the past have competing in this and have great results. So that's awesome. And these kind of competition encourage creativity, build up the students' STEM skills, and cooperative problem-solving skills as well. So our vision and what's next, we look forward to expand our reach, growing both the coding and the hands-on offering. And we want to integrate the esports element for collaborative and tech-driven challenges. For collaboration and building the partnership, we're looking forward to partner with more educational institutions to share resources and exercise expertise. And we want to encourage more cross-institutional events, whether these are robotics demos or a coding hackathon. That will be amazing opportunity for the student. And at the end of the day, it is about empowering the next generation and teaching the young learners about core skills that connect the classroom learning to the real world impact. And we want to inspire entrepreneurial thinking, community leadership, and innovation. And we are here to provide a platform where youth can thrive in an interconnected and tech-focused society so that we can help them to reach their full potential. So with that, thank you very much. And I'm going to hand it over to my friend, Mike Novasio.
Just
you.
as Leo was not here, I was just wanted to say what he was going to contribute, basically. But basically, it is about the completely new turn in sports, which is coming with esports. And basically, we had a lot of assistance from Ukraine's, from Kiev's sports schools. And as for Ukrainian and European experience with esports, I will tell about it, but a little bit later. But now, Mike, thank you for patience. Thank you. And thank you, Chloe.
Yeah, thank you, Chloe, and thank you, Sergey. Yeah, I'll just say a few things. I think that I grew up in a rural coal mining town in the United States. My dad worked in a coal mine, and my mom was a waitress, and so I had access early on to technology as a kid, but we didn't have a lot of other things. And with that access to technology, and creativity in programming and creating games, I developed a really successful career at Microsoft for almost 30 years and have still continued on as the president of the Microsoft Alumni Association, which is an organization of about 300,000 members. Chloe asked me to help her out early on and just participate as a volunteer. And I've always been very focused on kids and education and helping people who don't have opportunities otherwise. And so this was an easy thing for me to say yes to. What I would say overall and what I've learned is that Ukraine has an incredible amount of technical talent, and a lot of the folks that are participating today have that skill set. Ukraine itself is a hub for game developers and this evolution of esports. You have studios like GSC Game World, and also the gaming studio Frogware, which is the maker of Sherlock Holmes games. So many successful game developers, programmers, and artists already come from the Ukraine. So there's no limit to what you folks can achieve with the passion you have around learning and education. Gaming technology and esports is growing incredibly fast, and so new skills are needed at a great rate. The gaming industry is currently bigger than both the movie and music industry combined. And so if you think about that in terms of the amount of opportunity, and it keeps expanding with esports, with virtual reality, with artificial intelligence. So this idea that was spurned out of kids helping kids learning to code, thinking about art and storytelling and what it means to create the next big game is very exciting. And maybe even, there will be a Ukrainian global, gaming sensation that's born out of kids helping kids. Over the last 3 years, we've watched both the growth and the development of a lot of kids. And so I think we all have our favorites in the classroom, and we're waiting to see who's going to develop the next big thing. And so why is this important? It's really foundational. It's a focus on science, math, and technology, also known as STEM. And this peace project, as Chloe mentioned, focused on Scratch. And Scratch, programming language developed by MIT, it's kind of like the modern version of Legos. It's about being able to easily figure out how to program, create stories and words and images, and then use that to teach the kids, especially at a young age, that they too can and do something that seems impossible, but is very, very easy and practical. And so, finally, many game developers and new esports competitors are going to come out of the Ukraine, and it really is at the beginning where kids are learning to experiment and play. Scratch offers that environment of experimentation and that fosters a great place and a great playground for beginners. Games bring joy, and the creativity that games spark can inspire millions of people. So even in tough times, the world needs storytellers, the world needs innovators. And just like many of you today, we feel like we're going to help have that impact on your future. And so thank you for the time. Appreciate all the discussion here. It's been really enlightening and helpful to learn. And also, for Chloe and I both, just thank you to Sergey and all the hard work that Sergey does and the sacrifices that he has made to create this environment for a lot of young kids and students on a daily basis. Thank you.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Chloe. And thanks to Sergey Vakarin for invitation and active part in organizing this conference. It's a real pleasure to collaborate with such prominent figures.